Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. First and foremost, thank you for being here this evening, which is the night of nights for what we consider in our arts industry and our arts fraternity. So, in welcoming you here tonight is the official opening of the awards presentation for the 48th Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards. And for those who may not know me, I'm Glenn Churchill, proud councillor with the Gladstone Regional Council, and I'll be guiding you through tonight's proceedings. First and foremost, it's a pleasure to thank our good friend and talented musician, the pianist Leanne Brooker, who has performed for your arrival. Could you join with me in showing our appreciation to Leanne? Thank you. Also, with these type of community events, it's appropriate for me, before we get underway, to give you an insight on some general housekeeping matters. First and foremost, please, no food or drinks in the upstairs galleries, excluding some refreshment water it's been made available for the speakers tonight. Refreshments are allowed in the courtyard area, downstairs only. The bathrooms are located at the back of the venue, with accessibility bathrooms located on this level and downstairs. If you require lift access to the courtyard, please see any one of the Gladstone Region Art Gallery and Museum team, the staff and volunteers, and they will be pleased to help you. In case of an emergency, the gallery and museum staff will direct you to the nearest exit, and they will guide you to the assembly area located at the back, be it behind me, the back of the gallery and museum, near the childcare centre. Please be aware that these awards presentations tonight, auspicious as they are, they're being filmed by Darren Dunnett and photographed by Mike Richards, and we thank you, Darren, and thank you, Mike. Now, with all of that out of the way, I would like to welcome Arnie Jewellery, Julie Ingra, for the official welcome to country. Please make Arnie Jewellery welcome.
Thank you, Glenn. Oh, it's good to see all beautiful faces here tonight. I've been very busy all week. Since last weekend, my voice has been heard about 4 times. Welcome to country. I did Welcome to Country for the State Council meetings on Monday night at the Entertainment Centre. There's about 800 people there. But I'm honoured to be here tonight again for the awards. I see my dear friends Liz and Leo there. I haven't seen you for a while, and it's lovely to see you. I would not like to be the judge here tonight. They're getting better and better. For people that don't know me, I'm Julie Ingra, a member of the larger Johnson family. I'm from the Gurang Nation. I belong to the Bulgoin Mangrove Flying Fox clan group. There's 4 clan groups that my family is represented by: the black flying fox, the Darrawine, the brown snake, and the silver jewfish, the Bunda jewfish, from whence Bundaberg gets their name. So without much further ado, I'll welcome you and hope you have a wonderful time and just exploring this beautiful gallery. And I congratulate all the beautiful the artists that have produced these fine works. And thank you. I'll say Yanandi and Darwayani.
Thank you very much for that, Arnie Jewellery, for that traditional welcome to country. And we can admire and be proud of that unique heritage that you hold, and we thank you. And I know you've been very busy during the week with lots of traditional welcomes, and we feel privileged that you would be here to share that with us tonight. Thank you. I will take a moment on your behalf and our further speakers to also acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land and the waters on which we meet, the Baili, the Gurang, the Gurang and the Terrabalang Bunda people. And also on your behalf, I pay respects to elders past, present and emerging. And I extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people present tonight. We have many guests that are joining us here tonight for all the right reasons, and some to acknowledge our Mayor, Matt Burnett, thank you for that, and also to acknowledge Martin Hanson's daughter, as it is here written, Elizabeth Cezino, and son-in-law, Leo. To acknowledge also, as a representative from QAL, could I also acknowledge Mrs. Kylie Devine Hewitt, and also Mr. Ben Hayden, manager from the Gladstone Ports Corporation. In light of saying that, there are many other guests here, but I must, on your behalf again, give a huge appreciation to the Gladstone Region and Art Gallery Museum curator, Claire Robinson. Claire, put your hand up over there, Claire. But if you just hold that applause, and I know you want to show that accolade to Claire, but behind every great person there is a great team, and all the Gladstone Region Art Gallery Museum team of staff and volunteers. Could you please show our greatest appreciation to what they do? Thank you. Other representatives from the Gladstone Regional Council is our General Manager for Community and Lifestyle, Kylie Lee, and also Felicity Barker, who is the Manager for Arts and Entertainment with the Gladstone Regional Council. And most importantly, I have the pleasure to introduce our special guest and the astute judge, Mrs. Sarah Johnson. Thank you, Sarah. Would you be pleased enough to just stand and show everybody how astute you are? Thank you, Sarah. If I could also acknowledge everyone, invited guests, sponsors, artists and VIPs in attendance, and also at the same time, I'm to acknowledge the Honourable Glenn Butcher, but you in the crowd there, Glenn? Not yet. If he does arrive appropriately, I would acknowledge him. Other than that, I'd also like to acknowledge in our presence tonight our past Mayor, Gail Sellers. Thank you for joining us tonight, Gail. Apologies from all fellow councillors. They're very busy around the region with many things happening. And the Gladstone Regional Council Chief Executive Officer Lisa Dowling also expresses her sincere apologies for tonight. It's now my honour to invite Mrs. Kylie Devine Hewitt to come forward on behalf of, albeit you're with QAL, but on behalf of Rio Tinto and QAL, to give your edification about Rio Tinto and QAL's continuous support of these prestigious Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please make Kylie feel welcome.
Thank you, Councillor Churchill, and thank you, Arnie Jewellery, for such a lovely welcome to country. I too would also like to acknowledge the traditional owners of whose land we meet tonight, but also the land on which QAL operates, the Baili, the Gurang and the Terrabalang Bunda peoples, and show my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Thank you, Councillor Churchill, and welcome to our special guests and artists. Tonight is certainly a very exciting night. As Communities Principal of QAL, I feel really fortunate to have been invited here tonight to speak on behalf of QAL and Rio Tinto Yarwun. I've attended the Martin Hanson Awards over many years, and I always think to myself, wow, it's going to be hard to beat this year. Well, it's happened again, and I continue to be overwhelmingly surprised. This year has not only met the quality of previous year's artworks, but it's taken the whole Art Awards to a new level, and you can see that really as we look around the room tonight. We have an outstanding 272 entries in this year's awards, And I'm in awe of the amount of culture, talent and diversity that's captured in one room or two rooms. The works displayed tonight tell us so many different stories of our local community through different lenses, through the eyes of our traditional owners, through the eyes of long-time locals, first-time visitors and the next generation. The culture within our community is unique and it's the foundation of our identity. It helps us reflect on the past, understand who we are and look towards the future. So it's an honour for Rio Tinto and QAL to have been supporting the awards and been involved in this significant cultural event for over 17 years. Gladstone is a unique place, and one of those elements that make it so is our vibrant arts and culture scene. That diversity is really important to QAL and Yarwun and is one of the reasons why we're so proud to sponsor or to be major partners of the 48th Awards. As Glenn has said, there is so much hard work and dedication that goes on behind the scenes to prepare for an event of this size. So thank you to the team at the Gladstone Regional Art Gallery and Museum for another fantastic year and what is so much hard work that goes on behind the scenes. And this award continues to be recognised as one of Queensland's most prestigious regional art awards, and I think that's a huge credit to everybody in this room. It's also been wonderful to see the QAL People's Choice Awards grow from when it was created in 2014. The People's Choice Awards is where the community gets their chance to vote on their standout art pieces. The artist that receives the most votes in the 4 categories walks away with a $500 cash prize. Also, one of the voters will walk away with a $1,000 local tourism voucher. Here comes Heron Island. So I do encourage you all to vote tonight, either by using the QR codes or the iPad kiosk. And the QAL People's Choice Awards is open from tonight for the whole duration of the awards. So in closing, I wish everyone the best of luck tonight, and I trust you'll all have an excellent evening. Thank you for allowing us again to be major partners and welcoming me here tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that, Kylie. Mindful that tremendous support makes it all possible, and not only from QAL and Rio Tinto, but all the amazing sponsors for these type of community events. That's what brings it all together. So we thank you. Could you join with me in showing our appreciation again to QAL, Rio Tinto, Kylie? Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure, and I'd like to invite Mayor Matt Burnett to come forward now to officially open the 48th Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards. Please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Matt Burnett.
All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and as Glenn has said, welcome to the 48th Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards. I'll leave the acknowledgements that everyone has previously done, but thank Auntie Julie for her welcome to country. There are so many special people in the crowd this evening. I don't want to single anyone out, but I would like to say that this is a highlight on our community's cultural calendar, as well as one of the most eagerly anticipated art awards, as Kylie said, in regional Queensland. But for this to happen, and I know Glenn has already acknowledged them, it takes many months of preparation and continuous effort from our team at Gragham. So I know we've done it once, but we need to do it again. To Claire and her team, well done. Absolutely magnificent. I was here just before they put this up, and how they turn it into this every year, it never ceases to amaze me. But now on to our artists. I'd like to congratulate all contributing artists who have entered this year's awards. Without you, we wouldn't have such a remarkable exhibition to admire. So whether you're entering for the first time or whether you're a regular entrant, thank you for your efforts you have dedicated to creating your masterpieces. Well done to all of you. This year, we have 272 entries. That's 145 in Section 1, that's easel works. We have 63 in Section 2, which is works on paper. 40 in Section 3, which is three-dimensional and fibre works, and 24 in Section 4, which is digital works. This is an increase from last year, which demonstrates the enthusiasm that these awards generate, so thank you once again for entering. We also have an impressive 23 people who have entered the Young Emerging Artist category, and it is great to see the enthusiasm on display by the next generation of artists. I'd also like to give special thanks, we know she's already stood up, but to our judge this year, Sarah Johnson. Thank you for accepting our invitation of what I am sure has been very tough competition. She will not let me know any of the winners. I've tried, trust me. In addition to the difficult judge of judging, Sarah also spoke last night at our sponsors event, delivered an informative floor talk this morning, and as well as an illustrated lecture this afternoon titled Scandalous. That's right, an art prize controversy. But I missed that bit this afternoon. We were in Mount Larkham, but I'm sure it was fantastic. And thank you. You didn't just judge the awards. We got our value for money out of our judge, let me tell you. Last but certainly not least, and I know they have been mentioned, but they need to be mentioned again, our generous sponsors. Without your commitment of the local individuals, the businesses and the industry, this is what makes these awards happen. So one more round of applause for our sponsors, please. Over $40,000 in prize money. Certainly one of the best awards in regional Queensland. The growth of the Marty Hanson Art Awards has been greatly assisted by these sponsors, and in particular, Rio Tinto and QAL. So thank you everyone for attending tonight, and to all the artists who are eagerly awaiting for the winners to be announced, I wish you the very best of luck. Without any further delay, it gives me great pleasure to declare the 48th Rio Tinto QAL Marty Hanson Awards officially open. Thank you. Now, normally, I would step away and hand over to Glenn to introduce our judge, but before I do that, I'd like to speak about our art spaces. We have some amazing spaces here in the Gladstone Regional Art Gallery Museum, right here in the O'Connell Gallery, next door in our Town Hall Gallery. And as you walk into our gallery, on the left-hand side, we have the museum room. But on the right-hand side, we have the front gallery. The front gallery connects to the stationery and server room, which our intention is to move the stationery and the server out and to give this gallery a name. We'll host a special event later in the year to give this gallery a name and formally declare it, but we just want to give a little shout out to the person who is here tonight. We are very proud of our local artists, and in the Gladstone region we have 152 local arts works on display tonight. The front gallery will be dedicated to the promotion of local artists. So it is appropriate that we name this gallery in honour of a lady who has dedicated much of her life to serving the Gladstone community, but also supporting local artists and local art. The Gladstone Regional Art Gallery and Museum is our most iconic building. It's heritage listed, rich with history and culture. So it is my honour to announce the front gallery of this magnificent building will be officially named the Gail Sellers Community Gallery. Thank you. And Claire has some flowers for Gail. Thank you, Glenn.
Don't we love surprises? Not sometimes, but that's a lovely surprise, a nice surprise. Thanks, Matt. Do appreciate that, and also to you as well, Gail. And obviously, as Mayor Matt just indicated, the special occasion will happen. You indicated before the end of the year. It's coming around very quickly. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Anyway, now the moment we have all been waiting for. It is time to meet our astute judge, Mrs. Sarah Johnson. So are you excited? Yes. Yeah, I hope you are. I tried too, Matt, to try and get some indication of who the award winners were as well. And I think the judge, in her integrity and astuteness, indicated to me that every one of them were winners. So, as the Senior Curator of Qantas Founders Museum, Sarah expertly manages a vast collection of well over 10,000 aircraft, aviation material and memorabilia, in the Longreach collection. In Sarah's previous role as the curator of the Newcastle Art Gallery, one of the largest public visual art collections in New South Wales, Sarah has managed an impressive array of artworks spanning Australian painting, drawing, sculpture, and including ceramics. Sarah's illustrious career also includes valuable contributions to renowned cultural institutions such as the Powerhouse Museum, Australian National Maritime Museum, and tonight the Gladstone Region Art Gallery and Museum, and many more. Sarah has been the recipient of prestigious museum fellowships, has made a significant personal and professional contribution to the visual exhibition catalogues, journals and industry publications. Proudly has successfully been awarded a Master of Art Administration, a Bachelor of Arts majoring in History, Art and Cinema History, and a Diploma in Art. Wow, where do you find the time? Sarah is a true authority in the world of art and culture. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join me in welcoming Sarah Johnson to say a few words and announce the sponsors and the overall winners of the 2023 Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards. Please make Sarah feel very welcome.
Who is that person? Thank you very much for that very warm welcome, everyone. Auntie Jewellery, thank you so much for your beautiful and warm welcome. I have journeyed here today from Inangai country, so it is wonderful and so heartwarming to be welcomed, so thank you so much. I would also like to just acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land upon which we meet tonight and pay my respects to all First Nations people here in this forum this evening. It's my absolute pleasure and honour to be the judge for the 48th Annual Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards 2023. What an absolute success to have 48 years of this fantastic art prize that promotes and celebrates community and regional art making in the Gladstone and Central Queensland region. I'm a relative blow-in to Queensland. I'm from Newcastle, as you may know. Please don't hold that against me. We won't talk about origin tonight. But in the last 18 months, I have been living in regional Western Queensland in Longreach. I have just witnessed and experienced the exponential fervour of creative output in all local communities. And I've been fortunate enough already in my time, apart from this fantastic art prize, to be involved with the Buckolden Art Prize and realising just the breadth and the volume of practising artists in regional Queensland. The growth of these art prizes and the sustained time frame of this particular art prize is an absolute testament to the desire for the arts and the groundswell of art making of all kinds in our communities. I'd like to make a special mention, and I did last night too as well, but I would like to again reiterate the credit to the long-standing sponsors Rio Tinto and QAL for their ongoing support, and especially to Elizabeth and Leo Zacino for the Murray Artist Award. I also would like to shout out to the Gladstone Regional Art Gallery, who in a very short space of time have felt like family. So thank you so much. It is a really, really special team here. Having worked in art prizes over the years, you never can underestimate the amount of time and planning it takes, and especially with over 270 entries this year. It takes time and effort to advertise, to promote, to take delivery of and install the exhibition to get to a night like tonight. So congratulations, Flick, Claire, Rebecca, Belinda, Holly, Talia, Maria, Nicola, Bobby and Paula and the volunteers. What a team. To Gladstone Regional Council, kudos to you for supporting the gallery. Institutions such as these, we know, are not just nice to haves, they're critical for our communities and our cultural lives. Having worked in regional galleries in the last few decades, they're my favourite places to be. You're really cutting through to the community, you're making change, you're giving people opportunities. And to be able to engage people from such a young age, such as the Emerging Artist Prize and the Front Gallery, soon to be renamed, of course, Mayor, it's so critical that we are allowing our creative young emerging humans to really be able to activate themselves creatively. It doesn't matter where you are. Art is accessible and creativity is innate. To all the artists, congratulations, 270 entries. To everyone, and who's an artist in the room tonight? Thank you very much to everyone that joined us for the floor talk this morning. Sorry I threw you under the bus by making you all do the talk with me. I love a bit of a group effort, so thank you. I love doing art prizes. I love being a judge. That's not to say it's easy by any means. It's actually really challenging, but it's something that I find one of the most rewarding aspects of my career, because I don't see things as a competition. I actually see these endeavours and these projects and these exhibitions as bringing artist communities together. And yes, there are some decisions that have to get made, but this is about the diversity of amazing practice, and it's actually credit also that this art prize has so many different categories that caters for the specialisation that artists have as ceramists, as painters, as sculptors, as emerging filmmakers. And this exhibition has it all. And there's some really extraordinary things that you're going to delve deeper into. So please, over the coming months, come back, see this exhibition, read the artist statements, and really unpack all of the beautiful storytelling. And there's some complex issues and matters that get discussed here, from family to personal lives to external events to the environment to really personally motivated innate storytelling as well. Artists innately are our society and our culture's storytellers, and this exhibition is no exception. So I pay my respects and thank the artists for their valuable contribution, every single one of you who has entered, for sharing yourselves, because when you put yourself out there as an artist into the public domain, when it leaves your studio, it's yours, but it's no longer yours. And there is a huge risk that you take personally to put it out there, especially when you're in a public domain like this. But that's the beauty of it, because you let it go off that precipice and then it becomes part of the universe, it becomes a part of the world. And what these galleries do is that we enable stories to be shared and your stories to be shared as well. So I congratulate every artist. And we will see who has a certificate and a prize to take home. But I want everyone who's entered and is here tonight who's a creative to be immensely proud of your contribution to our cultural capital in this country. So with that, I think we are now moving on to the announcements. All right, drum roll. Okay. No pressure. Please let me just take a sip. Good to go? Okay, so we are going to start with Section 4, Digital Works, third prize, proudly sponsored by Newprint HRG, who unfortunately cannot make it tonight, so I'm going to call upon Mayor Matt Burnett to present the award. Oh, did you want to come around this? Yeah. Third prize, Digital Works. The winner is Emma Thorpe, On Any Given Day. Unfortunately, Emma can't make it tonight, but I did want to just quickly mention that this work is an innovative stop animation that shares a 24-hour story of her family's life that is engaging and celebrates the unity of the family unit. So congratulations, Emma. Photo? Yep. Okay, the next... good, thank you. Yes. Thank you, Mayor. You're going to be my in the jump seat with me tonight, I think. Next in Digital Works, Section 4, second prize, proudly sponsored by CQ University. And I would like to invite up CQ University representative Helen Holden. Hi, Helen. And the second prize for Digital Works is Tom Holden. That wouldn't be a relation, would it? It wasn't a setup, I promise you. I'm sorry to hear that. So Tom's stunning work is up on the wall there. It is just beautiful with the fluorescent yellow frame. We'll get a photo and I'll just describe the work. Thank you. So you can see on the wall there, Tom's work is a tightly constructed artwork considering its composition, even its framing, and his artist statement really unpacks his exploration of portraiture and technical knowledge, bringing together photography and drawing. Congratulations, Tom. How about that for coincidence? Okay, now, Section 4 Digital Works First Prize is proudly sponsored by Gladstone Engineering Alliance. Unfortunately, they can't be here tonight, so Mayor, if you'd like to join me again. And the winner of Digital Works First Prize is Clifton Schulk for the work Outbound. Is Clifton here tonight?
Thank you very much.
Oh, jump in there? Yeah.
See shorties on either end.
I should have worn heels.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Sarah.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Clifton. I knew I should have worn heels tonight. If you haven't had a chance, Clifton's exquisite work is on display on the screen just behind us. The work Outbound is an engaging story of love, loss and reunification, and it's exquisitely executed, brings together sci-fi and human emotion. I implore you to go and check it out, and I really look forward to seeing your future projects, Clifton. What a talent, so well deserved. Thank you. Okay, now we're moving on to Section 3, three-dimensional and fibre works. We'll start with third prize. Mayor, if you'd like to join me. Unfortunately, Gladstone Area Promotion and Development Limited, our sponsors, can't be here tonight, so the Mayor will gladly take on board the giving of the certificate, rather. So, in third prize, the awardee is Christine Holden for Food for Thought. And thank you, Christine, for talking so beautifully about your work this morning. I implore you to check out Christine's work. It's the really stunning work that's made from reclaimed fish nets that looks like a rather delectable, at first, fish and chips meal, but is a really environmentally aware and whimsical work that talks about waste in our oceans and the discarded nets, which are a huge environmental issue. So thank you so much, Christine. Okay, continuing with section 3, 3D and Fiberworks, second prize, proudly sponsored by Anna's Spa. Unfortunately, they can't make it tonight, so Mayor, thank you very much. The second place winner is Duran Johnson for Gubby Gubby 2.
Yeah, you gotta get a picture. I'll give you that. Yeah.
Thank you. Duran's work is available for viewing around the corner. It is a really beautiful work made from reclaimed red gum, and it's a work that explores the connection between country and the natural environment using handmade techniques and a fallen red gum. And now on to the first prize winner for 3D and Fiberworks. Proudly sponsored by the Gladstone Area Water Board, I would like to invite to the podium General Manager Catherine Byers. Hi, Catherine. Lovely to meet you. And the winner is Jude Kennedy. Empty nesters, thing of the past. Jude also involuntarily helped me out with the floor talk this morning. So it is a really beautifully executed work that melds the bird's nest into a conversation about the current housing crisis, using ceramics with whimsy and some really social commentary as well. So congratulations, Jude. Okay, moving now on to section 2, works on paper. We'll announce third prize, proudly sponsored by Elevate Media, and I'd like to welcome Melissa Humble to the stage. We've got the certificates, I think Lily's got them there, yeah. And the winner, third prize, is Niloufar Lovegrove for Peacemaker Guardian. Oh, she's here? Yep. While we're waiting, I'll just mention that this is a solidly executed lino print discussing a need for peace. It's a timely work reflecting the need for the world to be unified more than ever in the present day. Thank you so much. Okay, continuing on, section 2, works on paper, second prize. Proudly sponsored by Central Apartment Group. Sadly, they can't be here tonight, so Mayor, thank you very much. The award is, for second prize, is to Carla Adam for her lyrical drawing, Johnny. Sadly, Carla can't make it tonight, so I guess we'll accept it on her behalf.
All right. Do we have a
Do we have someone here?
Yeah, we've got a representative from the central department.
Oh,
Oh, we do. Oh, okay, great.
yeah, no. You take this, I'll sit over there.
We'll get a photo together, thank you.
I was shy to say that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We can give that back to the artist. So
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's lovely. Thank you. Carla's work is the really exquisite blue drawing of Johnny, which is a lyrical and precise work on paper, capturing a portrait of Johnny, a tour guide in Kakadu and close friend of the artist and her family. Now, for the first prize in Works on Paper, sponsored by ConocoPhillips Australia, I would like to invite to the podium Stakeholder Relations Manager Chantal Lane. Thank you, Chantal. And the winner of the Works on Paper section first prize is Cleo Wilkinson for Then 6. Unfortunately, Cleo can't make it tonight, so we will accept on Cleo's behalf. Cleo's work on paper is viewed in the very first gallery as you go around through the front entry. It is a delicately executed mezzo tint that is small in size but large in detail, and it's mysterious and technically well realised. So congratulations to you, Cleo. All right, now we move on to section 1, the biggest volume of entries for any section in this show was over 150 entries, was it? Yes, so wow, a lot of painters out there. I would like to announce the third prize for easel works, proudly sponsored by Gladstone Cinemas. Unfortunately, they can't make it tonight, so Mayor. The third prize winner is Elizabeth Marsh for her painting Minor. It's this wonderful work down here, just to my right. Unfortunately, Elizabeth can't make it tonight, so we will accept on her behalf. Minor is a very abstract portrait of a miner, a homage to a tradition of hard work and grit in Australia. And it's an arresting work that compels viewers to look further into who this person is. It's quite alluring. So congratulations to you, Elizabeth. Okay, Section 1 Easel Works, second prize. Proudly sponsored by 4CC. Unfortunately, they can't make it tonight. So again, Mayor, thank you very much. The second prize awardee is Sam Panisi for Gladys Galar. Unfortunately, Sam can't make it tonight, so we will accept the award on their behalf. Gladys Galar is a wonderfully rendered painting of an outback favourite in all its luminous glory, and the artist's treatment of light and colour is outstanding. So please be sure to check that beauty out. Okay, so now, Section 1 Easel Works first prize. Proudly sponsored by Gladstone Area Water Board, I'd like to invite General Manager Catherine Byers to the podium. Thank you again. The winner, first prize of Easel Works, is Michelle Taranto for Modern Mother. I think Michelle is here tonight. Michelle's beautiful work, Modern Mother, is on the wall here. This luminous green and bright pink extravaganza of colour. And I have to also give you an additional award for colour matching your painting as well tonight, Michelle. So well done. Congratulations. It's a really beautiful work. Taking from her statement, Michelle said, "I have named the artwork Modern Mother to signify that I'm like other women are choosing not to have children and opting for a path of self-fulfillment, exploration and plant and dog parenthood." It's a beauty. Okay, now we're moving on to the Installer's Choice Award. So this is the one award that I wasn't involved with, so I'm off the hook at least for one category this evening. Proudly sponsored by Councillor Natalia Muscat, who unfortunately can't be here tonight. So, Mayor Claire? The award for Installer's Choice. So I'd just like to just qualify our fabulous team here make their decisions through the installation process. So it is really fantastic to have their views and their eyes part of this process as well. And the winner of this category is Liz Farrell for Pipe Dreams. Unfortunately, Liz can't make it tonight, so we will accept the award on her behalf. And a statement from the Gladstone Regional Art Gallery team that they chose this work as it uses materiality to emphasise the concept. The artist's idea of exhibiting the process of an artwork alongside the finished artwork is very intriguing. So well done, Liz. Okay, now we move to another category, which is the Local Artist Award. Proudly sponsored by Queensland Energy Resources Proprietary Limited, QER. I would like to invite the QER General Manager, Nigel Clements, to the podium. Thank you, Nigel. The award for local artist this year is Craig Walters for his work Friends. Unfortunately, Craig can't make it tonight, so we can accept this on his behalf. Craig's work is viewable on the wall down there. It's a lovely portrait of a young man holding a Kelpie dog and with a handmade frame by the artist Craig himself. It's an accessible work that radiates warmth and love. It's an excellent work for a very early career artist, as I understand that Craig is just very early in his art-making career, so fantastic. Now we move on to a fantastic category, the Local Murray Artist Award. Very proudly sponsored by Elizabeth and Leo Zacino. I would like to invite to the stage Leo and Elizabeth Zacino. The winner of this category, the Local Murray Artist Award, is Gordon Lister for A Love Story. Yep. Congratulations, Gordon. Gordon's painting just exquisitely positioned in the centre of the wall there is a beautifully composed and executed painting that tells a story of love, family, heritage and connection to country. Congratulations to you, Gordon. Fantastic. There's a really beautiful artist statement, Gordon. Thank you so much for sharing that. It is just a beautiful painting. It's a joy to look at. So thank you. Now we move on to the Peter Groen Intuard Memorial Young Emerging Artist Award, proudly sponsored by Multi-Trade Building Hire. Unfortunately, our sponsors can't be here tonight, so Mayor, thank you. The winner of the Emerging Artist Award is Kokoda Kadzo Smith for Sominator.
I'm clearly not young enough.
Hello.
Thank you very much. She'll be very...
Kate, thank you very much. So Kokoda's mother, Kate, ladies and gents, boys and girls, this is an extraordinary film you need to see. It's in the emerging artist space, and what a talent.
Very proud.
Yes.
Clearly I'm not good at this.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
I honestly think that Gladstone's going to be the new Hollywood with the volume of great filmmaking that's being produced out of this exhibition itself. With references to German Expressionism, this is such an amazing short film, and credit to Kate, hubby, and Kokoda's dad, who is the star of the show. So that is a beautiful family enterprise. It's fantastically designed, it's got a beautiful storyline, and there's obviously great potential for Kokoda in film and design. So it is really exciting to see where she may go from here. So congrats to Kokoda. Now we're moving on to the Pamela Whitlock Memorial Acquisitive Award, proudly sponsored by Gladstone Ports Corporation. It's my pleasure to invite Executive General Manager Ben Hayden to the podium. The winner of the Acquisitive Award for 2023 is Johanna Demain and Tatsuya Tatsui for excuse my pronunciation, Nuinyoiki Fragmented Memories. Unfortunately, Johanna and Tatsuya cannot make it tonight. They're currently in Japan. So it's our pleasure to accept this award on their behalf. So this now becomes part of the collection. So Claire, I hope that's okay. All right, now the moment we've been waiting for. I'm a bit nervous. How's everyone feeling? Now for the overall winner, the 48th Martin Hanson Memorial Art Award 2023, proudly sponsored by Rio Tinto and Queensland Alumina Limited. It's my pleasure to invite back to the podium Kylie Devine Hewitt, Communities Principal. So the winner of the 48th Martin Hanson Memorial Art Award 2023 is Kate Oates for If I Climb the Hill. Unfortunately, Kate can't make it here tonight, so we will accept the honour on her behalf. Okay, ladies and gents, that wraps us up now for the awards. I will hand back to our gracious MC. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you, Sarah. Thank you for your efforts, your commitment, your advice, I suppose the integrity of the judge, and judges' positions are always very difficult because there's only those that can win. But as you said earlier, everyone's a winner because they're participating in the world of art and the industry of art. Please, another great round of applause to show our appreciation to Sarah. Thank you. And Sarah will be staying on. So if you want to catch up with Sarah in person, I'm sure that she'd love to talk to you about this, that and everything else in relation to arts and the ceramics, and the list goes on. Thank you to everyone for being a part of the wonderful celebration tonight, 48th Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards. Thank you to you also, Mayor Matt, for being available to step in for all those various occasions there. Thank you to the sponsors, the guests, the gallery and museum staff, valuable volunteers, and our Gladstone Regional Council staff right across the various departments that have made this all come to fruition. And a massive congratulations to all the artists, because at the end of the day, by entering the Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards, you're contributing to our suppose it is the gala nights for our art industry, and your participation is actually crucial. So could you give yourself an applause, but could everybody join with us in showing our appreciation to all the artists? Congratulations to the winners. Please be aware that tonight's recording of the Art Awards will be uploaded to the Gladstone Regional Art Gallery and Museum Facebook page, so keep an eye out for it. Also, a reminder to get in fast, and you need to get in real fast, because if you want to purchase a favourite 2023 piece, there could be a rush on. The gallery and the museum staff are taking payment tonight, and they'll take cash, credit card, or IOUs to me or the mayor. But any artwork purchased tonight will be ready for collection once the exhibition officially closes on the 27th of January 2024. Now, I've just got a couple other matters to deal with before we wrap up and we have the opportunity for friendship and fellowship. Is that appropriately, I'd like to acknowledge the apology this evening. There's a lot happening out there in our region and the world today, but to acknowledge the Honourable Glenn Butcher as a sincere apology, the member for Gladstone, Minister for Regional Development, Manufacturing and Water. We do know that him and his wife would have liked to have been here this evening, so please note their sincere apologies. Also, Mr Bruce Hunt, who is the President of our Gladstone Region and Art Gallery Museum Society. Bruce and his lovely wife are a sincere apology as well. Okay, now a couple of little, we never let a chance go by, I suppose, but just a reminder, and as was indicated there earlier by Kylie, was that the QAL People's Choice voting is now open right now. It's live. So vote in person at our voting kiosk at the reception, or please, if you see the posters at the front desk or around the gallery with the QR code linking you to those voting forms. So please participate in that. The voting for the QAL People's Choice will close on Saturday, the 20th of January 2024. Hasn't that come around very quickly? And the QAL People's Choice winner will then be publicly announced on January 27th, the day after, what's that, Australia Day. The 48th Rio Tinto and QAL Martin Hanson Memorial Art Awards exhibition catalogue is now available at reception. You can save the trees, save the environment, help the environment, and browse the online version by scanning one of the QR codes that are placed throughout the gallery and museum to download your online copy. I would also like to mention the other current exhibitions. Our Priceless Past is on show in the museum room, and that continues until the 11th of November. And we are excitedly looking forward to a future exhibition that will be launched here on the 18th of November, which will be By the Sea, and that will be exhibiting in the museum room. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that concludes tonight's formalities. Please enjoy the exhibition. I'd like to invite you, please, to join with us for a light refreshment served downstairs with entertainment by another wonderful local aspiring musician, Jacinta Bradley. So please join with us. And may your travels be safe and God bless.